Hello, my name is Chanelli, and today I'm going to be doing my November wrap-up. And this month of November, I've read about 5 books, so I'm just going to go through them all. So the first book I read was The Reader by Bernard Schlink, and I really enjoyed this novel. It chronicles the story of a 15-year-old boy who meets an older woman named Hannah, and they eventually have a romance or a relationship. And it chronicles that for a while, and then as he goes older, he realizes a dark secret that Hannah is a part of, and this horrible event that she was a part of, and it really makes him question their relationship. So it's really, really very interesting. Oh, and it's about the Holocaust. So should be interesting if you're interested in that book. Definitely pick it up, and the movie is really, really great as well. I love the film. Perfect. So the next book I read was The Beauty of the Husband, which is 29 Tangos, and it's written by Anne Carson, the amazing Anne Carson, whom I love, one of my favorite writers. If you haven't read the autobiography of Red, pick it up. Oh my goodness, that book is perfect. So yes, The Beauty of the Husband is just basically a story of a husband and wife and like their marriage, and it's called 29 Tangos because tango is like 2 partners dancing until the end, so it's basically showing you the story of the marriage and how it ended and failed. So it goes through that, and it's written in verse. You know, and Anne Carson is very much incorporates a lot of Greek mythology in her books, and makes it a little bit modern. So she's a very interesting writer. Very just read her. Okay, and next I read Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, which was my favorite of the month. Love, love, love it. It is basically the story of the narrator, who's not named. She's basically a maid, a lady's maid, and it's set in Monte Carlo, where she then meets, what's his name? Maxim de Winter. She eventually meets Maxim de Winter, and they get married, and he takes her back to live with him at Manderley, and that's when all the craziness ensues. Definitely pick it up. It's a gothic novel, and it's very gripping, very interesting. All the twists that happen, I didn't see it coming. And the first sentence, last night I dreamt I went to Manderley again, is just perfect. Perfect, and I think in a lot of ways we all feel that way. Once you read that book and understand that sentence, oh, it's perfect. And the last sentence of the book, the description of it, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just beautiful. Oh, perfect. I definitely want to read more Daphne du Maurier. Such beautiful writing. And then I read Aristotle and Dante, which I did a review about it, which I love. So you could if you want to know more about my thoughts, you could check out my review on it. And the last book I finished was The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan, which I thought was okay. I think the most interesting thing about that book was the format of it, because it's written in a dictionary format, like a word, and then the description, the definition is basically a description of and it basically just goes through a relationship. So it's being narrated by a male, and he's writing the relationship in his perspective, and how how it was during and how it failed. So, I mean, the story was okay, you know, but I think for me the most interesting part of it was the format of it, which I liked. So that's basically all I read this month. If you want to know what I'm currently reading, I'm currently reading Bluette by Maggie Nelson. Can't really see it that well, but I'm really enjoying this book. It's about her. She's writing this, I don't even know really what to call it. It's like an essay slash poetry slash nonfiction slash, it's just a mixture of all these things, but it's about the color blue and how much she loves the color blue. And all these references and connections to the color blue, which is, I think, is super fascinating. And I'm really enjoying it so far. And after that, I'm going to be reading a book of poems, Wounded in the House of a Friend by Sonia Sanchez, who's one of my favorite poets, and I love, definitely, if you're interested in reading poetry, pick up Sonia Sanchez. She's amazing. Love her. And that's basically what I'm reading as of now. So, yep, that was my wrap-up for November. Have you read any of these books? What do you think of any of these books? What did you read in November? Or what was your favorite book of November? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Goodbye.